Hey guys and gals, I'm back today with another review for you. This is a large jar 22 ounce single wick paraffin wax candle with a burn time of anywhere between 110 hours to 150 hours. This is spiced pumpkin. The scent description reads, pumpkins baked in simmering spices of clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and sweetened with brown sugar. Now, right off the bat, I want to talk about the performance. The performance on this candle has been great each and every time I've burned it or lit it. It pulled out, did great, no soot at all, which is a plus for Yankee. I haven't been having any issues as far as performance wise until now. This jar has been burning for the past 5 hours and it has not completely pulled out. There's some sides, especially towards the left side of the label, that wax is still pretty solid right there. On the right side, it's pulled out, but it still needs a little bit more time to get 100% pulled out. It's gonna go in a hurricane. I feel like after 5 hours, there should be at least an inch thick wax pull with no residue clinging to the sides. As far as residue goes, as this candle is burning down, it is leaving a light film of residue. To me, it's not a big deal because most of my candles go in hurricanes or luminaries anyway, so you can't really see the jar at all while it's burning. The actual scent throw is great. It fills up my living room and it also spills out into the den, and it fills up the den with a great fragrance. You could definitely smell it in the den. Once you walk into the living room, you could smell it a little bit stronger. And it's not one of those candles where I have to leave the room and then come back in to smell it. I could definitely smell the candle while it's burning. If I'm sitting in here watching a movie, if I'm just here for maybe an hour at a time, I could smell it the entire time I'm in the room. The scent throw, I would say it's about a 6, which is a solid 6. Each time I've lit it, I could smell it. It hasn't been one of those ones where you light it for the first 2 times and you can't smell it. From the first burn all the way until now, I could smell it. So now I'm at the halfway point with it, so I'm hoping it has good results from here on until it's done. It's been doing good. I'm a little worried that it's going to start tunneling, but foil and a hurricane should fix that right up. The actual fragrance, you definitely get the clove. The clove is like the star of the show. That's followed up with cinnamon, and it's not a strong cinnamon. To me, it's not like a cinnamon, like a baking cinnamon. To me, it's more of a cinnamon stick. It's not too spicy and it's not too strong. The cinnamon definitely is there, but I believe the clove steals some of that shine away from the cinnamon, and it really outdoes the cinnamon, with the clove. The nutmeg, I get a little bit of nutmeg, but it's very faint. And one thing that I smell that is not listed in the fragrance description is vanilla. I do get the slightest hint of vanilla. I don't know if it's just my imagination, but I definitely smell vanilla. And one of my friends was over a little bit ago and she said that she smelled cinnamon and vanilla with this candle. She's not big on candle burning like I am, but she said she smelled vanilla and cinnamon, and she said she smelled something else, but she couldn't figure it out. Now, as far as the brown sugar goes, on cold sniff, I didn't get any brown sugar at all whatsoever. But while it's burning, it definitely has a bakery quality. And the brown sugar comes through and it's almost like a caramelized brown sugar, which I find to be very, very pleasant. Um, I would definitely repurchase this fragrance because to me, this is what pumpkin pie smells like. Especially when I was younger, my grandmother would make homemade pumpkin pie every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and this is what I remember the house smelling like. Now, I'm not a big fan of the pumpkin pie candle from Yankee because it smells a little artificial and there's something in it that smells a little chemically. It just smells like chemicals to me. Um, I do have a jar and I'll burn it. It's not one that I could burn all day, every day until it goes away. But there's not really much more to say about this. Besides, it's very strong on the clove, followed by a cinnamon stick, which is not like as heavy or as strong as the cinnamon stick candle, but it definitely does have that cinnamon stick. I don't, like I said, I don't smell any bakery cinnamon. Um, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, have a great one.